So why did the chicken cross the road?
Because Welcome to the Vibe Check with Kaylee and Vanessa. Let's talk about mental health, no judgment, just good vibes.
Welcome back to the Vibe Check with
Hey.
Kaylee
And Vanessa.
And today we're talking about the importance of laughter for mental health.
And if you have heard our podcast before, we laugh a lot.
Too much. I have to edit so much of our laugh out. It's great. Are there any housekeeping things?
Well, we got some of the discussion
We did.
Forum things back, so
Responses?
We're happy. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
I'm here for you.
This one was already pre-planned, but we're hoping for like the next couple to start including those. So we're really happy that even
Very
like
exciting.
we were so surprised that we even got responses. So that's amazing, and just more would be lovely.
Yeah. So please share with us. The link is in the description below.
Yes.
And we'll be on our social media as well under our link tree. But
yeah, those are like I think the only housekeeping things.
Yeah.
We're trying to get on like a more regular schedule as well. This is obviously the beginning, so be kind to us.
Be nice. Okay, so do you want to talk to us about laughter?
Yeah.
How does laughter impact us?
People sometimes forget about how something so simple can actually really benefit you in the long run.
Yeah.
Right? Like I feel like people are like, oh, like what do you mean laughter? Like
laughter is so underrated.
It's so
and
underrated.
I know it's such like a dumb like saying that like laughter is the best medicine, but it like really is.
It truly is. Like just allowing yourself to have that full amount of joy that you actually laugh, like that's powerful. Because sometimes like you can think something's funny, like when you're scrolling on like Instagram or TikTok and there's like a funny video but you don't actually laugh. It's like a laugh in your head, but it's not actually like a full-blown laugh. That's not the same. Right?
What is this? Kind of reminding me of this. What is the last video you laughed at?
That's a very good question.
Right?
I don't even know.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. I'll look.
I was running program the other night, and one of my kiddos that come to program was mentioning a scene from a movie, Horton Hears a Who, and we decided to look it up. And it was this scene where this little character, I don't even know what she is, but she's like a little fluffy ball thing, and her name's Katie. And they're talking about the different worlds that they have, because you know Horton Hears a Who is like it's literally like this, like that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't know that movie?
No.
Oh, okay. Little synopsis for nobody knows.
Thank you.
Horton Hears a Who is like there's an elephant and he has a little flower, but it's like a Dr. Seuss flower, so it's like
cute.
Looks like a dandelion.
Yeah.
And there's a world like Whoville is in the dandelion.
Okay.
Anyways, and like everyone thinks he's crazy. Nobody believes that there's a world in that dandelion. He's protecting it. Whatever. Anyways, so his friends are like, these are like we have our own worlds and our dandelions.
In my world, everyone's a pony, and they all eat rainbows and poop butterflies.
That's beautiful, Katie.
Me and this kid just sat here in the youth center and like laughed for like 10 minutes straight about this video.
So funny.
And it was really funny.
Honestly, that's always the thing too. Like whenever you're in the moment, it's like 10 times more hilarious than when you're trying to describe it.
And like sometimes it's like, why was that even funny? But it was funny. It was really funny. If anybody walked past the youth center, they definitely would think that we were just like out of our minds. But
yeah.
Do you have a video?
Well, I was just looking because like normally when I find a funny video, I send it to my husband. And so the last one I sent is this guy just jumping and attacking this like what are those things, like the boxing
like a punching bag
and he's outside but he's acting as like different animals attacking it. And like there was like one, it was like the chameleon, and it was just like he just grabbed hold of it.
Oh my gosh,
and then it like tipped over.
Pause. So those are our videos. Can you guys please share down below what the funniest video you've seen?
That would be
is, because
then I need to watch more things.
I need to watch funny videos. I love funny videos.
I know.
But like it truly does make you feel so much better. Like you could be like having a really not good day, and just watching a dog video or a cat video can just turn your day around, as dumb as it sounds.
Like, and also like when you're with other people watching these things, because I find like it becomes 10 times more funny because you have somebody there to like actually be like, this actually for real just happened and we're both laughing at this right now, rather than just like, because sometimes like I find that myself, like I'm just sitting and I'm like I do like a
Mhm.
and it's not a real laugh.
Yeah.
I want more.
Fair. Fair. Let's break it down. So
Okay.
why is humor our best friend? Why is it so impactful?
There is science behind
There
this.
is science. Do you want to take the
Which
science
we
or do you
did
want me to take the
Google.
science?
I feel like you're smarter than me.
That's
you can
not
take the
true.
science.
Okay. So the science behind it. This is kind of similar because last time I talked about the science behind smiling.
Yeah,
So-
this is good that you're
This
doing
is
the
my
science.
thing.
You're the science.
I'm a scientist.
You are science.
I am science.
You are science.
I am Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
I feel like some of the kids watching this don't know who Bill Nye is. Okay. So the science of laughter. So when you laugh, your brain actually releases endorphins that combat the hormone cortisol, which, if you don't know, is a huge factor in the feeling of stress. So laughing actually lowers your stress hormones. So it's not just like a thing that you do. Like it literally is doing something in your brain to make you feel better.
Yeah. Have you seen those things where it's like laughter, like it's like a almost like laughter yoga? I think it might be called something else. Yeah.
What?
Have you not heard of that?
No.
I don't know if it's actually the yoga part, but it's like a place where you actually just go somewhere and like there's like a trained professional there who is just like teaching you how to like just like making you laugh, but like not in like a comedian.
I was
It's
gonna say, a
just like-
comedy show?
No, not a comedy show. I know. It's literally just like this person is like laughing and then is telling you to laugh with them, like not in a funny way,
like as a form of
a
therapy.
formal, yeah.
That's so cool.
And like it's very strange because I watched a video on it and
Mhm.
it's very strange for like someone watching it to get into it.
yeah,
But like it was like you just start laughing for nothing. Like there's no reason to laugh, but you just start laughing and then eventually you just the endorphins like
Yeah.
you tricking your mind into thinking that you're actually laughing.
it's the same thing as like when you just like start having a laughing fit. Like you start laughing because of one thing,
And you can't stop.
and then you can't stop because then you're like laughing at how you're laughing or like
yeah.
the fact that you can't stop laughing, and then it just becomes a whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's also just like a natural mood booster. Like
Right?
this, I feel like this is kind of the same thing that we keep saying, but like
True.
it just boosts your mood in such an easy way. Like even fake laughter can boost your mood,
That's true.
and it can just make you start laughing. Like if you just like start laughing in a fake way, or
Right?
like you're pretending to laugh.
And then you laugh
You
at
might just
yourself for
laugh.
the fake laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah. We love that.
love it.
So not only is we're telling you just that it's good and you actually everybody who's laughing
Yeah.
feels good when they're laughing, but
Yeah.
it's scientifically proven
To be
that
helpful.
it's
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah. And this could like be just a really good way to add to like, obviously this isn't the most important coping skill that you can add to your
No.
toolbox, but like
But I think when people are thinking of like strategies and things like that, or like they're not feeling very like high energy or not feeling really good, they think that they have to do so much, right? Like do more and do
Mhm.
all the self-care things that everybody's doing right
Yeah.
now, when like sometimes it's as simple as just find something that makes you laugh, like that true laugh.
yeah,
Sweet.
it'll make you feel better.
Make you feel
Literally
better.
just scroll TikTok for a second if you're feeling really bad.
But don't
And,
like
you know,
go on like
don't
a-
doom scroll,
don't
but
do-
like find a funny video
Don't
and
get
it might
lost.
just make your day a little tiny bit better.
Yes, just a little bit. That's all we're asking for.
How like
How does it get us through it? Laughter. How does it get through life?
it's a tough one. Like
I know.
I guess I can talk from personal experience.
Yeah.
Like it's probably not the best coping skill, but I have a lot of self-deprecating humor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's necessarily rooted in like any like low self-esteem or
Right,
like
it's
self-worth
m-
or anything like that. It's just
yeah.
like I like to make fun of like
The little
mistakes that I
things.
make, the
Yeah.
little things. Like for example, like today I ran in here and I immediately was like, I'm a mess, and then was just making a joke about how like my day was busy, my
Yeah.
morning was busy,
Yeah.
I came in a little bit late, like it was just
That's true. She
a
did.
thing. Like, and I just think that like it kind of makes light of the situation. So
Yeah.
I could have come in here and been like, I'm such a mess. Like my day has been terrible. I'm
Yeah.
feeling like crap. I
But
don't know if I
instead
should
you
use
used
that
it
word.
to bond, right? With
Yeah.
your fellow employees.
Yeah, I just like was like made it lighthearted
Yeah.
and then continued my day and didn't like let
you didn't
how
let it
my
impact
morning
you.
impact
Which
my
I
day.
think is a big thing where laughter can help because it makes the bigger things, or maybe it's a
Mhm.
small thing, but it really impacted you,
right.
not hold on.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
that's the biggest thing when like life gets you down and like bad things happen, it lingers.
Yeah.
And if you allow it, it will stay on forever
Yeah.
and ruin your whole day, your whole week, sometimes your whole month or year. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like that's what can happen. So it's like finding these tools like laughter to help break that like hold that's on you of that bad thing.
Exactly.
Right? I'm even thinking like it could be little things that I even do. Like I say the wrong things a lot of the times. Like I'll use the wrong word for describing something. And then, but it's just fun because and then it makes me happy seeing other people laugh around me as well. Yes. So like I'm trying to think the most recent one that I can think of. I don't know if it's like, we might cut it. That's okay. But we were doing our like wedding rehearsal and like, you know, like the pergola, like, or like it's like a pergola, like a little like wooden platform, like with a pavilion thing. Okay, see, a pavilion. But maybe pergola is the right word. I don't know. I don't see. This is the thing. I don't know. It was that, but I didn't know what the right word for was it, and I called it purgatory.
What is purgatory? Isn't that like
that's like the middle? I think like limbo, like in between heaven and hell. I have no idea. I don't even know what it means.
Isn't perjury when you're like, Google it.
I don't know. Everybody laughed because it was like I was marrying someone, and that's where I'm going down the aisle to that. And they're like, "Oh, that's what you think the rest of your life's gonna be like." Final purification after death for those who die to cleanse of sin. We can totally cut that out, but
that's really funny.
That's the only thing I could think of. That's funny. But it wasn't even like I meant it in like that kind of way. It was more of just like I could not find the word.
Couldn't find the word, yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
But that's also the same. That's also something that like I've experienced where I just use humor to like come to terms with something that I don't maybe love about myself, but like that makes me feel okay about it. Like, for example, I have a really hard time with speaking sometimes. Like I don't know if it's a processing thing, it's a whole thing, but I'll speak too quickly so my words don't come out properly. Like I'll stumble over my words, I'll say the wrong words. And I'll always point it out
because it's
and make a joke about it.
Right? Yeah. You're taking the power back from it. Because or else if you let it take control, because that's when I was little, like I was the shyest kid ever, and I would get so embarrassed by something that I would do that like I would feel like people would make fun of me for. But like this is almost like taking back that power and being like, no, like I'm owning the fact that I did mess up the word right there, and it's funny. Anyways, it's like when something bad happens or like you're embarrassed by something that happened, it's a choice. You either take control over that situation, being like, no, like I know I messed up right there. I'm going to say I messed up so that it's my decision that we're talking about it, rather than somebody else making a joke about it and then killing my confidence.
Yeah. Or just like you ruminating on it for the rest of your day. Like,
right?
Like it almost is just like deals with the situation.
Yeah, right? Because or else you might think, did people hear that? What do they think I said? Oh my goodness, like I don't know what do they think of me?
Yeah.
Whereas if you just own it, someone might say, oh, okay, like I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. You address it, right? You make light of it and you move on.
Yeah. Well, this is totally unrelated, but in a similar way, like I just talked to Kaylee about how I had a pimple right on my forehead and I was ruminating about it because I was like, it's right there. I can see it. But then she didn't even notice it.
Yeah. And you like made a joke of it.
I did make a joke of it.
To make yourself feel lighter about
it. Exactly. And I laughed about it, but inside I'm like, oh, this is kind of annoying. But I'm like, you know what? It's fine.
I guarantee nobody can see it on the screen.
Comment. Actually, don't comment.
You can see Vanessa's pimple.
Pimples are normal, even when you're 20s.
In your 20s.
In your 20s. When you're 20s is what I said. See? Look at that. Laughter.
Making jokes.
Ooh, I think it's a good...
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just thinking, I think it's good to point out the difference between like powerful, like positive laughter in a situation versus like putting someone down.
Right.
Like if you're doing it to yourself and you're taking the power back, yes. But like laughing at others is not what we're trying to get out of this podcast. I think to make that clear too.
Yeah, and I don't know if that laughter would feel any different. Like I don't think I was just gonna say I don't think I've laughed at anybody else, but like that's kind of my humor. Like I have really bad humor where like I think it is a part of how I cope with my things. So like for example, when you say a word that's wrong, I'll point it out and laugh with you. Yes. but I am kind of laughing at you. But not in like a bad, like I don't like laugh at you just to like make fun of you.
Yeah. Yes.
But I feel like that's different.
And I think it's like who you know, right? If you're
Yes.
friends with them, obviously it's easy. If you're maybe doing that the first time when you see somebody, they might not get it.
I have an interesting take, and I don't know if we'll
Ooh.
keep this in, but I'm wondering if the reason behind, and I'm not justifying anybody bullying or being mean to other people or making fun of other people, but I'm wondering if the reason why some people like continuously make fun of other people and laugh at other people and like do it frequently is because their brain is like producing those endorphins and it's like perpetuating and reinforcing that.
That's honestly pretty interesting.
Right.
I don't know. We're not scientists, but
I wonder if there's probably a study on that.
There's probably a study on that.
So do some research. We did have in our little schedule just talking about like different types of humor. So like there's like memes. I don't get memes. Do you get memes?
Only sometimes. Like I think somebody trying to you can't explain a meme to somebody. That's impossible.
Yeah, because it's a picture, right?
Yeah. Right?
With like sometimes I don't get that. It takes my brain a long time. Like it's kind of embarrassing. Like sometimes I'll read something for so long and then I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I don't get the joke.
Yeah, I'm really bad at not getting jokes. TikTok trends.
Those aren't TikTok.
That's funny. I shouldn't have TikTok. I think I'm too old. But like,
is
just
there an
videos.
age limit?
No, definitely not. But the example on our list is like weird dances, voiceovers. I don't find like just like TikTok trends as funny. I find more of like just like the random videos. But I think that has to do with like AFV from our like childhood, like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh my goodness!
So like those types of videos are like my favorite.
Love those, like the little children who are like doing
funny things. Yeah, it's the best.
Like making a disaster or like saying things that they don't even understand what they're saying or like. That's why I love watching like home videos too of like myself growing up. It's like, oh my goodness, like that's hilarious.
I love it. It's good. Okay, to wrap up today's episode, we are going to talk about how to increase laughter in your life, in your everyday life. Yeah, let's get the towel away.
Okay.
So how are some things that you increase laughter in your life?
Surrounding myself with people who love me and laugh with me.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say like, with funny people, and that's why we're friends, because I'm hilarious. So funny.
No, I just feel like regardless if they're funny or not, I feel like if you're surrounded by people who get your sense of humor, right, who would just laugh with you, or if you start laughing and they don't know why you're laughing, they just laugh with you, like those are the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Yeah, I agree with.
Like I think for me, humor is like a really high up there trait that I look for in people that I want to surround myself with. And not only just humor, people who like share my humor, because I feel like I have very like specific sarcastic type humor.
Yes.
So making sure that the people that I surround myself with are like on that same level or page.
Right. And that could get like hard too when like somebody doesn't match the same humor as you, right? Because then you feel awkward because you're just
then it makes your funny moments like less
funny, I'm laughing
like,
and no one else is laughing with me, and then that ruins a happy moment and a laughing moment, which is what we want. We want to promote more of that. So surround yourself with people who get you and get your laughter and get your jokes and just love you.
And I think another thing, it's kind of what I've kind of reiterated this whole entire episode, but just like having the mindset of laughter, like just like, I don't know, think everything is funny.
When in doubt, laugh it off.
When in doubt, laugh it out. But like really, like I feel like you just need to have that mindset that like it's not that serious.
Yes. Like you will get through it. We'll move forward. Things will keep going. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Let's laugh about it.
Laugh it out.
Like this is the time. Like you're young. Anybody who's watching this is young.
Yeah.
In the sense of just be young at heart.
And laugh about everything.
Yeah.
You make a mess, laugh about it.
Yeah.
You screw something up, you say the wrong word, laugh about it. Like something didn't go your way, laugh about it, move forward.
It kind of helps, it's okay to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Right? And don't like, because people get worried, right? Or they get worried they're gonna get in trouble or they're gonna get like made fun of or whatever. And it's like, how can we start being like, no, like let's just laugh about it. Like, yes, you apologize if it was something bad that you actually did, or maybe you broke something and you're like, oh my goodness, my family's gonna disown me, right? Like things like that, where it's like, okay, like yes, like do the things to make it better, but then also remember like to laugh about it.
Yeah,
Like,
everything
it's okay.
is a funny story.
Exactly. That's the other good thing to point out, right? Like, I feel like people in the moment when something bad or weird or something's happening, you're like, this day could not have gone worse. But then it's like, now you have a story to
A week
tell
later,
people.
you can talk about how funny it was,
Exactly.
but just like laugh about the fact that your day was everything
Terrible.
was going wrong or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the bare minimum, if you're just really struggling to find those good moments, find the happiness, find the laughter in your day, literally just watch a funny video.
Yeah. Like, there's like,
And just like let yourself feel those feelings and laugh
Yeah.
and have your brain release those endorphins
Yeah.
so that you can
yeah. Like, I wouldn't
move on.
go to like TikTok or Instagram or whatever to like doom scroll kind
Yeah.
of thing. But what I would do is like, even like just Google like 5 minutes of like funny videos or something like that. So
Mhm.
it's specific to like what you're trying to get out of it. Cause I know like on those sites, like it doesn't always, it kind of prompts like some of the same videos,
Yeah.
but not always. So that's where it gets like dangerous into like what you're watching and is it actually beneficial? Is it actually making you feel worse?
Yeah.
So it's like if you purposely like take 5 minutes to Google and like a funny video.
Try not to laugh videos.
Yeah,
There's
those
so
are-
many of those
that's
out there.
what-
Or
yeah,
literally just
exactly.
watch a funny movie.
Yeah.
Watch a funny movie, watch a comedian.
Yes, like a movie that you already know is going to make you laugh.
Yeah, just do something that you know will
Yeah.
make you laugh to allow yourself to feel those endorphins
Yeah.
and maybe help you feel like a little tiny bit better to maybe see the lighter
Yes.
side of the
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Well,
Any TV or movie suggestions?
anything Adam Sandler is my go-to. I'm gonna say
That's a good one.
Big
Yeah,
Daddy
yeah.
is my comfort movie. Funny, my comfort movie.
Yeah,
Like
or
for
even
you?
like a TV show like Friends, like just like some
Friends. Lighthearted,
lighthearted, not
easy laughter.
easy laughter is what I was thinking. And I don't even know like off the top of my head like
Shrek. Shrek's a good one.
Shrek is a great one. Even if like you're older and you've like already watched it, like to rewatch it, you're just like, what is
You notice so many things that you didn't notice as a little child.
Yeah.
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 All right, should we wrap it up?
I think we can wrap it up.
So,
Well, I hope you enjoyed this it's a shorter episode, this one.
It's a mini episode.
We didn't have too much to talk about with laughter. I feel like we didn't
It's
want
very
to
straightforward.
Yeah.
Laugh it out.
Laugh it
and
out. When in doubt, laugh it out.
There you go.
Yeah. So
that's the vibe today.
that is the vibe today.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.